Los Angeles. The record has persisted through the decades, even as relief pitchers take more and more innings from starters. Only one man has ever pitched in all 7 games of a World Series. It's been 40-something years, and I always tell my wife it's going to happen, said Darold Knowles, 75, by phone from Florida this week. I think it will, and maybe this will be the year. Knowles pitched for 8 teams across 16 seasons in the majors from 1965 through 1980. He was traded 5 times, sold once, and had more losses than victories. But for 7 games of the 1973 World Series for the Oakland Athletics, Knowles was indispensable, just as Brandon Morrow has been in this World Series for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Morrow appeared in his 6th game in a row against the Houston Astros on Tuesday, surviving a bases-loaded jam by retiring Alex Bregman on a grounder to end the top of the 5th inning, then collecting the first 2 outs of the 6th. The Dodgers forced a 7th game by edging the Astros, 3-1, and it is safe to assume Morrow will be ready. Yet there is a reason it is rare to pitch in every game of the World Series. 2 years ago, when Addison Reed did it for the Mets, he gave up 5 runs to Kansas City in Game 5 as the Royals clinched the title. In 2002, the Giants' Felix Rodriguez memorably faltered in Game 6, his 6th appearance in a row against the Angels. On Sunday, when the Los Angeles Dodgers called yet again for Morrow in Game 5, he served up 4 runs, including 2 homers, in just 6 weary pitches. His stuff was missing the mystical quality all pitches need, life. That's like the last 1% of what you can get on the ball, kind of like the life on your arm translates out and through the baseball, Morrow said in the Dodgers' somber clubhouse at Minute Maid Park after Game 5 ended in a 13-12 crusher won by the Astros in 10 innings. Even though I felt good, I guess I just didn't have as much life in my arm as I was hoping. As the rehab pitching coordinator for the Toronto Blue Jays, Knowles is especially familiar with Morrow's arm. When Knowles coached the Blue Jays Class A team in Dunedin, Florida, Morrow made annual visits while recovering from injuries each season from 2011 through 2014. Along the way, Morrow said, he came to learn Knowles' claim to fame. Knowles came to respect Morrow's determination to overcome injuries and manage type 1 diabetes to fashion a productive major league career. He had a lot of injuries when he was a starter with the Blue Jays, but it looks like he's found his niche, Knowles said. He always threw hard. I wouldn't have thought he'd be able to go 2 or 3 days in a row, but obviously that's not a problem. It had not been a problem when Knowles spoke, just before Game 5. By then, Morrow had thrown more than 12 postseason innings, with a 1.46 earned run average, as the primary setup man for Kenley Jansen. But Game 5 was Morrow's 12th outing in the Dodgers' 13 postseason games, and by the time he was done, an 8-7 Los Angeles lead had become an 11-8 deficit after a homer by George Springer, a single by Bregman, a double by Jose Altuve and another homer by Carlos Correa. Dave Roberts, the Dodgers manager, had said before Game 5 that while Morrow was available, he hoped not to use him.